A very good morning to all of you students. Welcome here. We are dealing with unit number 7. This unit is about Mahatma Gandhi. Means following Gandhi, part 1. The name of the unit is. We are familiar with the name of Mahatma Gandhi. I mean, there is no any person who don't know this great personality. In love, we express our love by calling him Bapu. Lovingly we call him Bapu, and we all know his efforts, we all know his all deeds, we all know about his all the trying to get us freedom. He was the only person who helped us, or we can say our freedom is just we could get our freedom just because of Mahatma Gandhi. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is his full name. In earlier video we have discussed the whole life, means that the name of his wife and parents and all, name of his spiritual guru and all that we have discussed. And we have also discussed about that South Africa incident. He went there to study and he just got humiliation there. He got insulted there, and at that time he decided to take revenge. But his all the weapons he had is truth and non-violence. With the help of truth and non-violence, he just fought his fight and he successfully just got freedom. After that he came back to India and he started that movement here too. Up to this we have discussed. Now you are requested to keep a textbook with you so that we can learn this thing in detail. Here we are on page number page number 52. See this Champaran Satyagraha we have discussed. Now we will go for Kheda Satyagraha. It lasted from 1917 to 1918. Kheda district of Gujarat experienced famine in year 1917. So it was a 1917 time. At that time in Gujarat, especially Kheda district had a tight situation. I mean, there was a situation of famine. The agricultural production was destroyed. Still the British government, instead of waiving the tax, tried to collect tax from farmers. It was a tight situation, as I told you, so farmers were not able to give tax because it was a famine situation. Agriculture was totally destroyed because of that situation, but British government couldn't understand the situation of farmers and they still continued collecting those taxes. Under the leadership of Gandhiji, the farmers started Satyagraha against the Britishers. So it was Gandhiji who motivated farmers for Satyagraha, of course on the basis of truth and non-violence. And farmers started Satyagraha there. Gandhi told the farmers that they would not pay the tax until the government accepted their demands. Farmers did have some demands. Gandhiji told them not to pay any kind of tax until their all the demands were fulfilled. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel quit his practice as a lawyer as a mark of protest and joined Gandhiji. Here we have introduced Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel just quit his job. He was also studying lawyer. So he just quit his job and he joined Gandhiji in this protest. Gandhiji wrote a letter to collector that if the tax of poor farmers was waived, then the richer farmers would pay the regular tax. So it was a letter which was written by Gandhiji to the collector, and in that letter Gandhiji mentioned that if poor farmers' tax were not banished, then rich farmer had to pay equal tax. All the end, the collector passed an order for the same in 1980 and movement was successful. That was convinced by collector and collector passed a rule, or we can say collector passed an order. In that, collector mentioned that rich farmer had to pay tax. So in a way we can say that this movement was successful. So Gandhiji, it was Gandhiji's idea to go for satyagraha for this, and it was successful. The Kheda Satyagraha did not yield much result, but it became important because of the principles on the basis of which it was fought. The farmers became aware, fearless and courageous. The most important outcome was that the nation and Gandhiji got a devoted and committed leader like Vallabhbhai Patel. Though it was not that much important or that much fruitful, but the one thing was very important for that satyagraha was, through this satyagraha Gandhiji got a very prominent, very powerful leader, and it was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So, or we can say committed leader. He was so committed to his duty. So through this satyagraha Gandhiji got Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was indeed a great leader like Gandhiji. So we can write keyword of this. The first keyword is Kheda district famine situation. Farmers' poor condition, not able to pay tax, they were on satyagraha. Gandhiji wrote a letter to collector, rich farmers collector was convinced successful satyagraha. Still we have many keywords. Please you note down this. After that I will give you those keywords. One keyword is very important that we got Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel through this satyagraha. Okay, so this he just quit his job for this satyagraha. Very committed leader. Okay, now next is Roll Act and Roll Act Satyagraha. Now another act or another satyagraha is let's see which kind of satyagraha it was. It is Rowlatt and Rowlatt satyagraha. England was victorious in the World War I. At the same time, Rowlatt Act was implemented by the Britishers to control the public unrest and control the anti-colonial activity. So, England was very much successful in World War I, and at the same time this Rowlatt Act was passed. And the purpose of this act was they just had to control public unrest and control the anti-colonial activities. The Rowlatt Act authorized the government to exercise strict control on the press, arrest without warrant, and indefinite detention in jail without trial. So, in this act, government decided to arrest any person without any prior notice, without any trial. They just decided to give jail to that person. The accused were denied the right to know the accusers and the evidence used in the trial against them. This act was complete violation of the fundamental rights and freedom of expression and speech. By doing or by passing this act, actually British government wanted to sneeze, we can say, the freedom of speech power of the people. Gandhiji protested against this act and called the Black Act. Gandhiji was not at all convinced with this act. So he just protested this act and he named this act Black Act. The Rowlatt Satyagraha was the first struggle of the entire nation against the Britishers, but it was limited to the big cities only. Rallies, processions were organized and strikes were called out to protest against this act throughout the country. The Britishers restored to suppression to curb this movement. This satyagraha was the only satyagraha in which entire nation was involved. But it was limited to big cities and rallies or processions were there. And Britishers resorted to suppression to the curb this movement, and Britishers started their policy, suppression policy to stop this act. So it is again Gandhiji who motivated people for this act. The keyword is Britishers' policy to arrest people without trial or without warrant. You just note down these keywords, students. next keyword, Gandhiji called it Black Act. Entire nation joined this act. This act means joined Gandhiji's. I mean this satyagraha. Okay, act means not this. Let me clear it. This satyagraha. Rallies, so Britishers just tried to suppress this movement. Okay, next is Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Just like Gandhiji student in this India, in our country, I think there is no any person you will find who just don't know about this horrified day or horrified event. Jallianwala Bagh massacre. All the people of the country still have a great pain for this. Means still we just get goosebumps when we thought about this Jallianwala Bagh incident. It was so horrified, it was so painful. The story of this itself gave us goosebumps. Means we couldn't even think that how much pain those people had at the time of this Jallianwala Bagh incident. It was indeed and cruelest example of Britishers. Means one person can be cruel, but this much cruel, that can be seen through this incident. We lost many people, and it was just for me it was a black day. That Jallianwala Bagh event, I considered that day as a black day. So what exactly happened on that day? Let's see. Here we have picture 7.3. Still we have some places or wall that there we have mark. As a part of the protest against the Rowlatt Act, the people of Punjab announced strike on 13th March and 6th April 1990. It was 13th March and 6th April 1990 to protest against this Rowlatt Act. So it was Punjab announced strike. The condition of Amritsar was almost out of control, and looking at this, martial law was declared in Amritsar. So the condition in Amritsar was just out of control. Meeting was organized on 13th April, a day of Baisakhi, in the Jallianwala Bagh to pay tribute to martyrs and also to protest against the arrest of Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Kichlu. So Baisakhi is a very important day for Punjabis. So what happened exactly on that day? They decided to meet, means meeting was organized, and it was a meeting for to pay tribute to martyr and to protest against the arrestment of Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Kichlu. Approximately 10,000 people had gathered in this meeting. There were 10,000 people. General Dyer blocked the only exit of the Bagh and ordered firing at the unarmed people gathered there. See, those people were gathered there to tribute martyr. It was General Dyer, a giant we can say, who just blocked that one only exists. There was only one way to go out and to come in. So General Dyer blocked that way, and he just started firing on those innocent people. Those people were not armed, means they didn't have any kind of weapons there. There were high walls around. The firing started without any prior notice or warning. So they just started firing, killing people without any prior notice. There were high walls around it, so people could not escape the constant firing. One gate was there which was blocked by General Dyer, and the walls were so high, so people couldn't jump over there. It means people were stuck there. It stopped only when the soldiers ran out of ammunition. As per the official record, 379 died and 1,200 were injured, but in reality the casualties were much more than the mentioned in the official report. Gandhiji completely lost his faith in the British sense of justice and fairness. 379 people were died and 1,200 were injured. It was not a right numbers. The numbers of dead people were very different. Gandhiji lost his faith from British justice and fairness, and he was shocked by this. So this way, these cruel Britishers started killing our innocent people. Now it's time to give you keyword for this, and the keywords are, just a minute. As I told you that it is a very dreadful, it was a very dreadful event, the Jallianwala Bagh. Let's have a keyword for this. It was a day of Baisakhi. They decided to meet for a tribute to martyrs. General Dyer came and blocked the exit and started shooting. He came without prior notice, without warning. He just started shooting, and it just, see, Gandhiji just lost his faith from Britishers. So this is Jallianwala Bagh and its movement. Efforts were made to unite Hindus and Muslims during the Rowlatt Satyagraha. Gandhiji wanted that the Hindu-Muslim should stand united to attain justice. Okay, here we have picture of 7.3. Jallianwala Bagh, people are pointing at the places where the bullets were fired and the marks left behind. You can see here, student, here in this picture walls are very high, so people could not go that way across the wall. Okay, this is Jallianwala Bagh and this is for today's video. Now your homework is, before that you just note down this keyword. You have to write about Kheda Satyagraha and Jallianwala Bagh massacre. These two you have to write in detail, okay? Means point wise, but you have to write in detail. We will meet again with Khilafat movement and other topics of the same unit. Till then, please take care, student. Bye.